What's up, everyone? It is Rune. We're going to be back here in SWTOR, picking up where we left off with Kason and our Let's Play. We're going to be completing Coruscant here. I did go back and redo episode 1 just for the YouTube video. We all know we were having some issues with the audio there. I did move my mic around a little bit. Adjusted some volumes a little bit, so I should sound better. But if it's still wonky and not very good, just let me know. Like I said, I'm still learning. We are going to be doing Coruscant, though. Once we finish Coruscant, get access to our ship, we are going to start our other series as well. So I'm going to be streaming either The Division or Hogwarts Legacy. I really want to do a Let's Play of that with you guys as well. But if you're enjoying it, just let me know. Like, comment, subscribe, drop me a follow on Twitch. You can also find me on X as well. But without further ado, we're going to get right into this. I did do inventory management. I'll show you a little bit of that as well. And I just went back and I watched some of our other episodes and realized I forgot to show you guys the outfit that I usually wear, but I can do that real quick before we get going. I'm gonna go ahead and close that. We still have our class mission XP boost, so I'm probably gonna use that real quick. We're gonna save the base XP boost until we get higher level and we actually need the help. We got some scrap here. You can use this to buy decorations and stuff from scrap peddlers. There are different types. There's a scavenge scrap, which is the green, and then there's a blue, and then there's a purple as well. I haven't put any gear on because, like I was saying, you can essentially get to level 20 with just your base adaptive gear with little to no problems. I've gone ahead and I've bought the mods and stuff like that we're going to need. I might have overbought and I might have underbought. I don't know. I was kind of just in a hurry to get everything set up for today. But if we do run into any problems, it's taking too long to kill things, stuff like that, I can go ahead and switch some of this stuff out until we hit level 22. I was thinking it was level 20, but it's actually level 18 and then level 22. You can actually get mods as soon as level 10. I just wouldn't recommend doing it. It's going to cost you more in the long run because you're going to have to pay to put them in and pay to take them out. Things like that. And we're penny pinching. I do have a few credits on here. I'm trying not to use as many as I can. I went ahead, expanded my inventory and stuff like that. But we're going to get in here on Coruscant. It's one of my favorite planets, Coruscant, but we need to go over here, click on this terminal, and get right on into it. Oh, right. T7, he's got to be with us for this. I'm actually glad that I didn't realize that because that's a good thing to show you guys. Sometimes you're going to have quests that require specific companions to be out with you. This is one of them. Once we get our next companion, we'll also run into a quest or two that requires our second companion with us, which is fine. We did do a little bit of our crew skills yesterday as well. You just click here and select a mission and send them out. The grade of the mission will automatically rank up as soon as you hit the requirement for it. You don't have to worry about it. But what I would say is if you click on like grade 2 and you only have like 1 or 2 missions and 3 or 4 companions, you can select a lower grade. As long as they are green or have some color to them, they'll give you XP. But if they're grayed out, then you won't get any XP for them. So it won't raise the level, but you'll still get whatever it is that you're after when you send out your companions. Just no XP to make it worth it, really.
We'll be fine, T7.
Okay, easy enough there. So we're gonna go ahead, pull out C8, just so we can keep sending T7 out on missions for us to rank up our crew skills. As you can see, 600 is the max right now, but once we hit max, we get into Onslaught, I believe, or Legacy of the Sith, and that raises our crew skill levels up from 600 to 700. You don't have to be at that content area in order to get the higher level crew skills. It just kind of happens. Just go back to a trainer or whatever and pick it up. So that is what we're going to be aiming for. Once we get our biochem up to 700, we'll have access to these reusable stems, which is why I went with biochem on this character. So we're not spending as many credits on the stem packs that are in the game, because they do get pretty expensive, having to constantly buy them and stuff like that, and we're trying to save as many credits as we can. We also want to keep an eye out for any lore objects and things like that, simply because it is a little bit of XP. It will unlock information in our codex for us, and that will help with your legacy level as well.
Oh no, I think the fireworks got a little out of hand. The pruning droids aren't programmed for firefighting.
I'm going to go ahead and actually uncover the rest of the map here, so I don't have to worry about it later, because it is something that I'll forget to come back and do. Just come up here, and then it'll be the exact same on the other side. But I love Coruscant, man. Look how pretty it is here. It's a giant city planet. I don't know if I can get a good view of it, but these skyscrapers and everything, they go all the way down to the surface. It's pretty cool. T7 got back, so as soon as he gets back, we're just going to keep sending him out. One of the things that they changed is your materials no longer take up space inside your actual inventory. They have their own little inventory storage now, so I would always recommend, on any character you're playing, or as many characters as you're playing, just stock up on all the materials that you can, because those materials are a great source of credits, and you need them for your crafting and things like that. So even if you don't plan on using your crew skills, it's a good source of income for you, especially if you can sell a large stack of them.
Bigger. Someone has to get things done.
Tell me what's happening.
You remember Master Kiwix and Padawan Kira? This is General Varsuthra and Dr. Eli Tarnas. We're discussing why the Republic secretly built a planetary-scale weapon without consulting the...
I always forget to fix the title of the streams before I actually get started.
Perfect enemy containment without casualties.
So I'm going to back out of that real quick so I can not talk for it. Alright, there we go. Sorry about that, guys. So we're going to talk to Orgus real quick. We'll redo that cutscene for you guys.
Tell me what's happening.
You remember Master Kiwix and Padawan Kira? This is General Varsuthra and Dr. Eli Tarnas. We're discussing why the Republic secretly built a planetary-scale weapon without consulting the Jedi.
My work barely qualifies as a weapon. It's the most humane military technology ever invented. With a single activation, the planet prison supercharges a world's upper atmosphere, turning it into an enormous ion cannon. Any starship entering or leaving the planet will be completely disabled. Perfect enemy containment without casualties.
Have you tested this planet prison's safety?
We were about to begin field testing when this pointless debate started.
Regardless, you've allowed the planet prison's design files to be stolen by common criminals.
I doubt the thieves even realize what they have. Besides, the data is encrypted.
Our people are pursuing every possible lead.
With all due respect, old friend, don't you think it's time the Jedi got involved? Master Kiewix and I must speak with the Supreme Chancellor. I need you here finding those design files.
I won't let you down.
You stay as well, Kira. Your security expertise may come in handy.
General, we have a lead on the thieves.
This is Agent Galen with the Strategic Information Service. Agent, these young Jedi will assist you.
"32 hours ago, thieves raided a military storehouse. They stole weapons, supplies, and data files for the Planet Prison Project. The thieves' leader slipped up, showed his face to a security camera. We identified him from our criminal database. Vistus, Rhodian smuggler, staying with the so-called Migrant Merchants Guild. Nasty bunch of criminals.
Why would alien gangsters rob a military storehouse?
It's time I had a talk with this guild.
No one talks to those cutthroats. The Guild is a violent, well-armed criminal cartel. Invading their headquarters is something only a Jedi could pull off.
Oh dear. I really must go sit down. Excuse me.
Agent, let's use your fancy security network to distract those gangsters. Give my friend and the thief some quality time.
When you find Vistus, contact me. The data files are top priority, but try to recover anything else that was stolen from us. Good luck.
Okay. Send T7 back out. So you can't mount in here, but in your legacy perks, there's an ability called Rocket Boots, and you can use those where you can't use mounts. And I was saying that I had no idea what these kinds of missions here with the special icon, they're just encounters. They're relatively new since the last time I played. But that's exactly what they're called, encounters. And they're on multiple different kinds of planets as well, so I don't know if we're going to do any of them, but we can check those out if you guys want. If I can speak. Here are all the locations that we're going to be going. You will be hitting every single area here on the planet.
Have a safe and pleasant stay.
Usually what I'll do is I'll fly between each flight point just so I can unlock the quick travel. But I'm not going to do that here. I'm just going to do everything naturally. But I am really enjoying this playthrough with you guys a lot more than I was expecting. I've played through both pub and imp side so many times I thought, oh, it's just going to be another playthrough, fairly boring and straightforward. But surprisingly, no, it's pretty fun when you're doing it with somebody. So I do appreciate you guys watching. We've got a few views on YouTube on the Let's Play already, so I'm really appreciative of that, and as well as on Twitch as well. You guys are really cool. I'm enjoying this so much, actually, and I do appreciate it. If you're enjoying it, let me know in the comments. If I'm doing something that you guys want to see done differently, again, just let me know. I'm open to suggestions. And again, I was saying, once we finish this, we're going to start our other series as well, just because I don't want to lock myself into just one game. we'll come over here actually and discover this area as well. You do get an achievement for discovering all areas of the map on each planet. It doesn't seem like a lot, but the exploration XP as well as your mission XP, it all adds up. You're really going to outlevel each area and zone, and there's nothing wrong with that. They do have a level sync, so if you're over level, it'll shrink you down. If you're under level, it'll boost you up. Things like that.
Coming back and forth. We can't hold them.
I don't like the down sync because in my opinion it makes you weaker, but man, it is what it is. Outside of a few of the things that I might complain about, I'm going to close chat. Outside of a few things I might complain about here and there, and I'm trying not to as best I can, but like I said, I'm going to praise the things I enjoy and I'm going to criticize the things I don't, and that's just one of the things that I dislike. There are a few datacrons on Coruscant. One of them is relatively close by here. If I remember, I'll try and show you guys them. All of them, if I remember. But I can also point them out too if I just forget to show you where they're at. So for this one over here, we're gonna have to, it's either over there or it's right here. I think it's right here. Yeah, it's right over here. So if you come up here, I've already found it, so there's no need for me to go click on it. But it's right there, so that's going to be your first one. Just come up that ramp, straight up that elevator. Pretty easy, straightforward. I'll show you under your character perks or your legacy page, if you hit Y, and you can click on Datacrons under global unlocks. And there are 4 on Coruscant. And they're a little bit harder to get than the ones on Tython. Your starting planets, Hutta, Korriban, Tython, Ord Mantell, they're going to be your easiest ones to find, and then outside of those starting planets, it kind of does ramp up in difficulty to find them. But like I was showing you guys in the last episodes, there are a lot of Datacrons in the game. There's only 2 that I haven't gotten yet. They're probably going to be difficult to find. I don't know. I haven't really tried to find them. But they do give you stat boosts, and they stack. So if you're first starting out, you can join a guild or a group and just go Datacron hunting to build up your characters best you can in the beginning. 2 on Tython, which is where I thought there were 3 on Tython, but hey, it is what it is, I guess. And here specifically for Taurus, I think it's the only planets that are or the only planet that is like that. Nope, Balmora as well. So Balmora has a pub side and an M side, and Taurus as well has imp and pub side, and you'll have to find them on both sets. And to get the Korriban Datacrons, you do need to have an Imperial character, and same things, I believe, with Hutta as well. So the Fleet Datacron, there's a Fleet Datacron on the Fleet for the pubs and for the Imperials, and you only have to find one of them. You used to have a full group in order to get the Fleet Datacron, but now since they added the combat specs, if you're rolling as a Guardian or a Sage, I would recommend doing it this way, especially if you want that Datacron, because Guardians will have an ability where you can jump to an ally and stages have an ability where you can pull an ally to you, so it does make it a little bit easier to get that if it's just you and one other person. So that is what I would advise doing anyways. It's possible to get it without those abilities, it just makes it a lot easier. I definitely looted, you guys seen that, right? Like, but yeah, after we finish here, man, I really don't know if I want to do Hogwarts Legacy or The Division first. It's tough. I enjoy both of them. I haven't played The Division in a long time, actually. But I used to play the crap out of it on Xbox and just spend hours and hours lost in New York in the dark zone. So on PC though, I haven't put much time into it. I think my character on there is like level 13. But I'll start a whole new character as well with that Let's Play, and the same thing with Hogwarts Legacy. We'll do everything from the beginning. And with The Division, since it's been so long since I've played it, it'll be more like a whole, like a blind playthrough almost, like my first time all over again. Just because it's been so long. We won't go on killing sprees. Let's just focus on getting everything done that we need to get done. Get some plants. Kill everything that's going to be in our way though. I believe the other datacron is... let me open up my map real quick and I can see if we're close to the right area. The second datacron here is pretty fun to get. It's a big jump puzzle. I think it's down here, but I could be wrong. It could be in another area altogether. I guess we'll see. Like I said, when we come across them, if I can remember where they're at, I'll point them out to you guys. But it has been a very, very long time since I've gotten these datacrons. But I was in an RP guild for a very, very long time. And part of the requirements to get promoted to Knight was finding all the datacrons in the game. At that time, there wasn't as many as there are now. They've added, I think we counted it up to like 15 yesterday that they added, which is a fair bit. And it is worth finding them because of the stat boost that you do get. Recover stolen. Oh, I went the wrong way, didn't I? Oh, that's bound to happen. I got so distracted worrying about that datacron, I started trying to get to the area I thought it was in. did pick up a temporary ability from that from that crate as soon as we got here, and that's exactly what it does. It's a little bit of a boomy boy. You just want to make sure that you're looting everything that you guys can, especially if you're low on credits or just starting out. You want to get as much loot to sell as you possibly can. Break down the security door and meet our friend the Rhodian.
Kapatonka chisa bichawanki chi atocha. Gino hagwa pontagu chubalong haku. Kilia umpasa dobiska wumpa hupa.
Agent Galen, I believe I've found our thief.
Get the stolen design files and hurry back. We've had a major security breach.
What's happened now, Agent?
This holo-channel isn't secure. I'll brief you at the Senate Tower. Galen out.
Liska chanaga ima che choran chike. Wachineko higa danoila oka kiza spida per popa. Ugo chesko pakurta liska taka ya oska.
Tell me about your employers and you can leave.
Handi kwa haikuma. Wachineko higa danoila oka kiza spida per popa. O wamawanka mituske o wana tablota wijawa.
You have no idea the trouble you've caused.
Liska chanaga ima che choran chike.
So long as everything you've told me is true, we have no further quarrel.
Ashuna zayala. Ugo chesko pakurta liska taka ya oska.
Okay. I like how he says, oh, I should have charged more. Whew. I mean, that should go without saying. If you're risking anything like that for, especially something illegal like that, you gotta ask yourself, is it worth it? And the answer is usually going to be no to that. Nothing is worth your time. It's the most valuable currency in life. You can't get it back. Yeah, so nothing is more valuable than your time. If you're doing anything that can cost you time, oh, buddy, it's going to be extremely expensive in my mind. You can't afford it. All right.
The guild is holed up in that construction site. Shut down their cranes and cut off their escape.
Yeah, so a lot of these enemies you're able to avoid. And then you get guys like these where you're not able to. So if they're just in your way, take them out, loot them. If they drop anything, be on the lookout for any kind of material that you can harvest. Speaking of materials we can harvest, T7's back, so we're going to go ahead and send him out. And we're just going to keep sending him out. Level up our crew skills. When it comes to crafting and biochem, I've actually never really used biochem as a crew skill. My main crew skills are synth weaving and artifice, so I can craft light armor, a few mods, and modifications for your lightsaber, e.g. like lightsaber crystals, hilts, and modifications, things like that. So we're going to go back here to the Senate Plaza and talk to Galen.
Have a safe and pleasant stay.
Let him know what we found, which we didn't find too much other than Vistus over there being a douchebag and already selling. Hey, look, you can see the datacon right there. And selling those plans that he had stolen already. Yeah, so we are doing a light side Jedi, so I'm gonna let as many people live as I can. When we are doing flashpoints, though, like I said, I don't know if I'm gonna hold myself to that rule as much. But you guys let me know, I mean, if that's something you want me to do. When we do the Imp side playthrough, we're gonna be doing an Inquisitor. Probably a Sork Inquisitor. And we'll do all the dark side options with him. When we do that, I don't know, I'll have to fit it in between other playthroughs as well. Like I said, once we finish this one, we're gonna start our next series as well. Anywho, we're going to start our next series as well. It's going to be, get rid of these snowballs. It's probably going to be The Division. And we'll start a Let's Play of that. Go to a stopping point there. And then start Hogwarts Legacy as well. And then that way, we're not streaming the exact same game every day. We'll have different games that we can stream.
What is going on here?
Unless you guys want me to focus solely on this, and in which case I don't mind doing that either. But I just don't want to burn myself out on it, so that's my only concern and the reasons why I want to have multiple games going at one time. Alright, so we're going to talk to Galen here and find out what happened with the security breach.
I got your files, but the thief transmitted a decrypted copy to Black Sun.
Grant, run a full diagnostic. Find out what was in these files. Found our stolen military hardware. Good. We need it. While you were gone, kidnappers grabbed Dr. Tarnis.
No.
This is the most secure building on Coruscant. It's full of guards.
Guards never stood a chance. Whoever the kidnappers are, they knew right where to hit us. Kira led a security team in pursuit, but the kidnappers split up during the chase. Hang on. Signal coming in.
Agent Galen, I've got these creeps pinned down, but they won't surrender. Don't know how long I can hold them.
She's in over her head.
She needs backup. Tell me where to find her.
Kira's signal came from the spaceport. The kidnappers may try taking the doctor off-world. You need to stop the kidnappers before they escape with Dr. Tarnis. Hurry!
Alright. So they're trying to kidnap Dr. Tarnus. Can't let that happen. And we gotta rescue our girl, Kira. She does become our second companion. We will take her as a Padawan. She's a Jedi Shadow. So she has stealth. She uses a dual saber. A lot of people really like her as a companion. Yeah, but let me know, who's your guys' favorite companion? Who's your least favorite companion? My least favorite companion is probably Gus. I don't know, I don't know. Something about him just rubs me the wrong way. And a small correction from our episode yesterday where I said you only get 2 male Force-using companions, Arkin and Zaylik, or Arkin and Gus, but you actually do get Arkin, Zaylik, Gus, Lord Scourge, I'm probably missing one more in my mind, but you get like 4. The only one that you're like able to play Space Barbie with are Lord Scourge and Gus. And you do get a temporary companion who's a male Force user. His name's Arn. He's more robot than human though, which it doesn't make too much sense to me, because in lore we know that the more droid components you have, the weaker you are in the Force. And I mean, this guy is just essentially a head on a robot. So there's that. Okay, so we're going to come up here, we're going to talk to Kira.
Just in time. These guys get points for courage, but we're a little outnumbered. There's more than a few trigger-happy thugs in that docking bay. The kidnappers are threatening to kill Dr. Tarnus, but they might be bluffing. I'm not even sure they have him.
Bluff or not, the Doctor is in danger.
So, how do we handle this?
I won't risk them killing Tarnus. We'll do this the hard way.
Then you shouldn't go in alone. I borrowed a stealth field generator from Agent Galen's office. Makes me practically invisible. I can sneak in first, then when you attack, I'll take a few thugs by surprise. What do you think?
I don't want you getting hurt.
I can handle myself in a fight. The only reason I'm still a Padawan is because of my master. I've passed every test. Master Quix just doesn't think I'm serious enough to be a full Jedi. But I'm working on it. Give me a chance.
I suppose there's no rule against Padawans joining combat missions.
Great. Now you see me? Now you don't. I'll get into position and attack on your signal. Let's rescue us a doctor.
Her showing off a little bit of her stealth there. There are a few classes in the game that have stealth abilities. Jedi Shadows. I don't want to say that they're the only ones, but I usually don't play as anything other than Force users. I have them just for the legendary status, like I said. Alright, we're going to take out the strong boy first. Or all of them at once. That's okay too.
Jedi scum! I'll kill you someday.
He sure killed my stealth field generator. Oh well, it was fun while it lasted. Isn't teamwork grand?
You handled yourself like a true Jedi, Kira.
Wait, I need a hollow of that. I want to play it back for Master Kawix. No sign of Dr. Tarnus. Kinda puts a damper on things.
We were the decoys. Now you'll never see your little doctor again.
Is that so? Give me a minute with this guy. I'll make him talk.
You have 1 minute. Talk fast.
Thing is, we don't need him to talk. Not when I can just read his mind.
What? Stop that! Get out of my head! Get out! The doctor's in the Black Sun headquarters. Solar has him. Just leave me alone.
Cheap thugs will believe anything. I can't read your mind, stupid.
You tricked me!
Smooth, Kira. Very smooth.
Black Sun is a major crime syndicate. Whatever they want with Tarnus, we'd better save him quick. Me and my security detail will clean this up. Agent Galen will want to hear about this.
Score 1 for Kira. I do see why a lot of people like her. She's very quick-witted. I like her personality a lot. She's a very fun companion. Speaking of companions, T7 to get back, so we're going to go ahead and send him out again. I think they did just say that we're going to be going to the Black Sun territory, and if I am not mistaken, that is where the next Datacron is on this planet. Currently, it is the Life Day event going on. So if you see me getting pelted with snowballs, and right here, this Life Day gift droid, that's why they're there. And I'm honestly surprised the Life Day event is still going on, seeing how it's January 8th, January 7th.
Dr. Tarnus is the least of our worries, General. The stolen data files had details, not only on the planet prison, but every weapon prototype and research facility in existence.
Our most powerful experimental weapons, and Black Sun has access to them. How could this happen?
What does Black Sun stand to gain?
They could make a fortune selling secrets to our enemies.
We must act quickly to secure these other weapons. Where are they?
3 off-world research facilities. Minimal defenses to give them a low profile. They're vulnerable.
Master Kiwix and I will split up and protect 2.
And I'll take the third one.
You get the fun part, rescuing Dr. Tarnus and the copied data files from Black Sun.
We'll be back in time for dinner.
Kira will stay behind too. With Agent Galen leaving, her computer talents will be needed.
She can be impulsive, but give her a chance. You'll make a good team.
She's rough around the edges, but I like her.
She struggles with emotional attachments, as many young Jedi do. Be mindful of that.
We should go. May the Force be with us all.
I'll escort you to your ships, my friends.
Before I go, I'm putting all my resources at your disposal. There's a special tactical unit in Black Sun territory. Experienced security officers who've been fighting those gangsters for months. Go to these coordinates. Talk to Sergeant Nidaljo. He can help you rescue Dr. Tarnas and get those copied data files.
This mission is too important to fail. I'll take all the help I can get.
I'll let him know you're coming. Don't underestimate the Black Sun gang. They enjoy killing, and they're good at it. Kira's on her way. I'll get her plugged into our security network before I leave. Good luck.
All right. So I was saying, Gus is another Force user that you're able to get as a companion. He is a Mon Calamari. So if you paid attention in that last cutscene and you saw Varsuthra's forearms, how they're huge, it does cause clipping issues when you're dressing him up, which is probably the reason why I don't like him as much, because it limits his outfits that you're able to put onto him. And that's the reason why I don't use Arkin at all, actually, is because you can't change his outfit. Way back when, people were saying it was because they didn't want you to take off his outfit and I guess equip it, but they can put restrictions on that to where you can't equip it. But hey, their game, their design. I just want more male Force using companions, specifically humans, somebody I can dress up.
Vehicle pads are currently open for business.
But we're going to go over here to the Black Sun territory. I do believe this is the area where the next Datacron is.
Have a safe and pleasant stay.
And if it is the one that I'm thinking of, it's going to be like our first jump puzzle. And it is a really fun jump puzzle. Once you have done it once or twice, it's pretty easy to keep doing it. And it's fun to go back and do it as well. Nowadays, you don't have to worry about finding them repeatedly, because all the Datacrons are account-wide unlocks now. But you used to have to find them on each individual character. Let me open up the map here. I'm pretty sure this is the area I'm thinking of. But we'll see. I've been wrong before and I'll be wrong again. We're going to try and avoid as many enemies as we can. Oh, I didn't even see these guys here behind the pole. No big deal. Credits and junk loot, always worth it. Especially if you're poor and trying to build up your credits. And we are actually probably strong enough where we could pool a very large group and just take them out all at once. It might be something that we do. I don't know. Okay. No, it's not this area. I think it's this one. Actually... Yeah, no, see, it's not this area, because there will be crates like this with a dumpster next to it, and they'll be stacked 3 high, and we'll have to jump on that, and then scurry across the pipes and work our way over. So this isn't the area, but we're very close to it. Oop, then I did go the wrong way. Yeah, so I think it's going to be this next section. Is it down here? No. Like I said, when I find it, when I come across the area, I'll definitely point it out for you guys. Okay, Sergeant Nadaljo. Such a funny name.
Corporal, get a Kolto pack on that man. The rest of you prep for evac.
Agent Galen sent me. What's happened?
Black Sun. They're not a gang anymore, they're an army. We were securing a perimeter around their base for you. They hit back with military-grade weapons. Killed 6 of my men.
7, sir. Joran's gone.
We're not equipped for this fight. Not anymore. We can't help you.
No need to panic. We'll figure something out.
All due respect, you don't have a clue what you're up against. We've been fighting Black Sun for months. Now with new weapons and armor, they're unstoppable. Look at us, we're half dead. And they didn't suffer a single casualty. There's no hope of victory.
If you surrender now, your soldiers will have died in vain. Is that what you want? What about the man inside that base waiting to be rescued? You'd abandon him? This is a moment of truth, Sergeant. Do you give up and let evil win? Or stand up and fight?
I'll go with you, but I won't ask my men to follow.
You don't have to. The Jedi's right. We can't let those scum beat us.
Count me in. Always wanted to fight alongside a Jedi.
You'll need to take down the base's security network so we can get inside. Once the network's down, we'll attack the back entrance. You take the front. We'll rendezvous in the base.
Be strong, all of you. I'll see you on the inside.
Let's double time it, men. Move, move.
All right. That's surprising, though, that they went up against the Republic forces like that and didn't suffer a single casualty, and then we come in and it's like, are you sure? But maybe that's just because, you know, we're the main character, but it does cause or raise a few questions. Usually there are a lot more enemies around these consoles that we're destroying, but it looks like somebody has just come through here relatively recently and have taken care of them for us. Oh, and I didn't even realize I forgot to use this class mission XP booster. We will use them and save our generic XP boosters for when we're higher level. Let's help this guy out too. So one thing I would want to point out to you guys, if you're playing this with a friend and you guys are playing the same class, if you go into preferences here and you'll want to go to social, I believe, and you want to check this box right here, allow access to same class and personal phases. Make sure to click apply and then click on OK, and that way you guys are able to join in on each other's missions.
Tarnus, we risked everything for you. Stealing those data files, faking your kidnapping. This is how you repay us?
You were compensated with enough weapons and armor to make Black Sun invincible.
Invincible? There's a Jedi carving up my base. This is your fault. We never should have trusted a Sith.
If a Jedi has come for you, Solar, it wasn't my doing.
You won't get away with betraying the Republic, Dr. Tarnus.
The name is Lord Tarnus. I've shed that old skin. I have no time for this nonsense. Finish a pointless battle. Coruscant's fate is already sealed.
Surrender, you scum! We got you surrounded.
This is Sergeant Nadaljo. He's here to arrest you. I suggest you let him.
Black Sun doesn't surrender!
Your funeral, buddy. So, plot twist, Tarnus is a Sith. Oh my gosh, who would have thought it? No loot, okay.
Can't believe it! We just took down Salar. Black Sun won't forget that anytime soon. We lost some good soldiers, but this victory gives their deaths meaning.
Your men fought bravely. You should be proud.
Thanks for leading this mission. Black Sun will have reinforcements here soon. Any sign of the man you came to rescue?
There you are. We intercepted Solar's holocall to Tarnus. Can't believe he's a Sith. That's not the worst news. The planet prison prototype here at the lab? A fake. Tarnus stole the real planet prison.
Trace that holocall you intercepted. Use it to locate our Sith base of operations.
Already working on it. We need you back at the Senate Tower. Kira out.
Sounds like your work is just starting. We won't hold you up. Goodbye, Jedi.
Okay. There was some loot here. Credits are always good. I don't think we're able to jump through this. It'd be nice. So let's take care of these guys. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and actually kill the 7 more that we need to complete this bonus objective. It'll contribute to our conquest objective overall, and give us more opportunities for that scrap loot, credits, things like that. And I do believe T7's back, so we're gonna send him back out again. We're already 55 in our crew skill. Soon enough, we'll start sending him out for some diplomacy missions as well. Alright. And then we'll kill this last group over here. And that'll give us our bonus objective. Just for that glorious, glorious experience. Okay. Boop, 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 boop. Like this stone right here. This is your archaeology. Plants will be for your bioanalysis, and then any kind of beast that you kill will be scavenging, I believe. Still looking for that datacron to point out for you guys as well. I mean, really, yes, okay, I was like, I feel like this is the area, and that's because it is. You can see it right here. Okay? And how you get that is fairly easy, but it is, like I said, your first jump puzzle. So you want to jump up here, jump on this barrel, jump on this barrel, jump on this ledge, run and jump on this crate, on this barrel, up, 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 and up on this barrel, up on this crate, up on this, up on that crate. Ugh, come on, let me up here. Up on this barrel, up on this condenser vent, whatever you want to call it, and then we want to run and jump over here. Okay, and now we're going to take this catwalk to this first set of pipes right here. Jump across, follow the path or the pipe to this catwalk over here. Okay, and then you just want to line yourself up with this pipe right here. Walk across, jump over this ledge, and then we're gonna, this is the tricky part, is we're gonna walk across this sign and then jump over to that ledge. Boop, 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 boop. On this catwalk. and then you see it right here. So I have already collected it, and it's just going to say, oh, you've already accessed this, you don't need to pick it up, blah 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 blah. But that would be the second datacron on Coruscant, and like I said, it seems a little confusing, but once you do it once or twice, it's pretty straightforward after that. T7 just got back, so we're going to again send him out. And you see now that some of these missions are going green, and that's just because we're about to rank up and get a higher grade set of missions that we're able to do. And then now to get down, you'd literally just walk down. Does some damage, but not too much. Got another archaeology stone there. Come up here. Don't get turned around too much. If you do, it's not impossible to figure out where to go. Especially since they added this new map design. I do like that. It's a lot better than the radar that was originally in the game. It's a very small mini-map. Oh. I thought C8 already killed him. I don't know why I'm running back. We can quick travel. I believe it's back to the Senate Tower. I could be wrong. So what we're going to do is we're just going to go ahead and run back to the flight path up there. Just to make sure, because it has been a while since I've done these missions. I don't want to waste a cooldown timer for my quick travel if I end up going to the wrong area. I do have the legacy perks to reduce the amount of time it takes for the quick travel to cool down, but you guys won't, and I don't want to waste your guys' time. We could have taken that elevator up, but we're just going to go ahead and go up this ramp. Come over to the taxi. So whenever you look at your map, generally speaking, it'll have a purple icon wherever you need to go. If it doesn't show on your map and it just shows a flight path, if you go to a taxi or a speeder, it will highlight purple where you need to go, and it was the Senate Tower, so I should have just quick traveled, but that's neither here nor there, I guess. But while we're taking this, because I didn't earlier, I'll go ahead and show you what armor set I generally use on my characters. I just don't have... Well, I have 1,600 cartel coins. I just don't like to spend them and want to save them up. So I do use 4 different armor sets to make one armor set. I use this tunic for Jolie Bindo. I use that tunic. I'll use the covert energy gloves. I don't have the full set, but I do like the gloves. Hide your hands. So I'll use this tunic, these gloves, and then on page... Well, it'll be different for you guys as well. And then sometimes I'll use this belt. And if I do use gloves, I'll use these gloves. as well. But for the most part, I'll use these, this belt from here, the Revered Master's belt, and then I'll use the boots from, or the pants from the Reclusive Master, and then the boots from, where is he? The Exiled Master. So boots, pants, belt, tunic, gloves, and I'll also use a cash shop die that you can get from the game. If we open up the cartel market here, type in die, let's sort it by price, and it's fairly inexpensive. Okay, so we'll just go to categories and go to dies. Right here. Nope, that's Underworld Boss. We're looking for the Honorable General. Here it is. The Honorable General's die with it. And this just really is Anakin's colors from episodes 2 and 3. If you want to look like Anakin Skywalker and have his color scheme, this is the die module you'll want to use. There's an inverse one for it as well, and that's the Underworld Boss's die module. So if you wanted to be a darker color, that's the one that you would use. But I usually just stick with the Honorable General's die module for it, and I'm going the wrong way, and call it a day. Once we finish up here on Coruscant, I'll show you on Dawson what that looks like. There are a lot of outfits in the cash shop, but they're really expensive, and a lot of them have like small things that I dislike about them. Even Jolie Bindo's tunic has a thing on it, on the shoulder pads. It's kind of weird, and I'm not the biggest fan, but I do like it overall. It is my favorite set. I wear it on my main characters. I've got 3 main characters that I play. I have Dawson, Jackson, and Tyrn. Tyrn is my Imperial main. I play him a lot. Jackson is my main. He's a Sentinel. And then Dawson is my secondary main. But I've actually grown to really enjoy Guardian. So I've been working on getting Dawson up to par with Jackson, so that way they'll both be interchangeable. But we're going to go in here, we're going to talk to SWTOR again, let him know that Tarnus turned on us, and see what he wants us to do.
The Sith, working as my chief scientist. How can I defend the Republic if I can't trust my own people? Tarnus's entire engineering team vanished along with the planet prison. They're all traitors too.
The Sith want us to panic. Don't give in to fear.
Tarnus will use the planet prison against Coruscant. He could trap us here forever, paralyze the Republic by holding us hostage. You're our only hope of stopping that.
I'll stop him, General, but I need to know where he is.
That's where I come in. I just traced that holocall we intercepted from the Black Sun base. Tarnus was communicating from down in Sector 439.
Justicar territory. Tarnus knows we're not welcome there. Justicars are paramilitary vigilantes. They took over a sector, cut ties with the rest of Coruscant, and they don't like visitors.
You call them vigilantes. Explain.
Many Justicars are ex-Republic military who came home to find gangsters controlling their neighborhoods. They believe the Republic abandoned Coruscant to crime, so they've taken matters into their own hands. Justicars are well trained and armed, but they don't concern me. It's the Sith Lord I'm worried about.
You shouldn't face Tarnus alone. I may only be a Padawan, but I can help you.
With this much at stake, 2 Jedi are better than 1.
Stop Tarnus before he uses the planet prison against us. The fate of the Republic rests on your shoulders, Jedi. May the Force be with you.
Okay. There's level 18. T7's back. We're gonna send him out. We're gonna keep Kira out for now, because this is one of those missions I was talking about earlier where it does require a specific companion to be with you. So we're gonna put her to good use. And I do like her. She's very, very witty. She's also romanceable. If you were into that, you can romance her. I might end up making a companion tier list at some point as well, but I don't know. Get rid of those snowballs. I just don't like all of that on my character. During special events, you're gonna get bombarded with things like that. During the Rat Ghoul Plague event, that one's actually really fun. People will get themselves infected with the Rat Ghoul Plague, and then on the fleet, everybody like goes AFK in the same spot. So they'll gather in the middle of a big ass group with the Rat Ghoul Plague, and then they'll blow up. Literally, they'll blow up, and it'll infect everyone around them. There's achievements for doing that as well. So we are almost done, actually. So we're going to be going to the Justicar territory, and then from the Justicar territory down here, or yeah, I think it's going to be the Works, and then from the Works it'll be over to the Jedi Temple. The third Datacron is here in the Works, and then the last Datacron is in the Jedi Temple. So let's go ahead and go over to the Justicar territory.
Have a safe and pleasant stay.
And take care of, it says take care of Tarnus, but that's not where we take care of him at. Down here in the Justicar territory, there are a few heroic missions. You can pick them up from terminals that you see spread around the areas. And it's a good way to get a lot of XP and credits as well as achievements and conquest objectives. Keep an eye around because there's another archaeology stone if that's the crew skill you went with. You want to be paying attention for those items. And you can bob and weave through a lot of these enemies. You don't have to fight them all. You can avoid a lot of them if you're careful.
Justicars, I mean? We got our
This
hands
group,
on their loader droid override codes. Just need someone to get
if
in there
you
and
go around here and take this back way and hug this wall, you can sometimes avoid this group here. And then I don't recommend popping over this way. Hold up, is there a Datacron here? Am I mistaken? No. But you're really going to aggro this guy. I honestly would just recommend taking out this group. It's not an issue. But if you wanted to try and avoid it, it can be possible. It's just a little difficult to do it. And we got a green drop anyway, so I'm glad that we did do that. It could be a companion gift or a piece of gear that sells for a little bit of credits. And it looks like it was a piece of gear. Like I said, the adaptive gear will carry us up to level 22. And then you can deconstruct a lot of these items. It's going to destroy the item, mainly, since I don't have the crew skill for like synth weaving, arms tech, things like that. So I'm pretty sure it'll just give me the only option would be to destroy it.
It's a nice skyline view. Explain.
So rather than doing that, I would just as soon sell it. So this Sawbones guy is a healer. As you seen, he healed up that one guy almost all the way. So you do want to focus the healers first in a group. And then we're just gonna come down here. You hear? You're fine. You're fine. I do really enjoy Kira as a companion. She makes me smile. Got a plant here we can collect. Maybe. I thought I was far enough away.
You're fine.
I know, but I'm only fine because you're doing such a great job there, Kira. Thank you. Let's go ahead and
stand by for
repair,
examination and suggested products.
sell some of our junk.
You are fit for duty. Return to your post.
Nice place to visit. Wouldn't want to live here. Justicars have more rules than the Jedi.
I find that hard to believe. Justicars have more rules than the Jedi. I don't know about that one. I think that is the biggest drawback to the Jedi is how dogmatic they are.
This must be where the Justicars keep everyone they don't kill.
Jedi, thank the stars.
I don't see a planet prison anywhere. That's not good.
We've been such fools. Darnus, he's a Sith.
I've come to stop him. What happened here?
Darnus tricked us. Said your Jedi were going to shut the project down. Told us to bring the planet prison here. Keep it safe. Thought we were saving the Republic. We brought Darnus the prototype. He turned on us. Killed everyone.
I need to know where Tarnus went.
Don't know. But he took the planet prison. Prototype creates a massive heat signature when activated. Run a thermal scan. You'll find Tarnus. Planet prison needs time to build the power. Enough time for you to destroy it. Save Coruscant. Oh, God.
Poor man. He didn't deserve this. I'll run a thermal scan from one of these terminals. Come on.
All right.
Running a thermal scan. Oh, the technician wasn't kidding. Something's really lighting up. Tracking. Here we go. Sector 167, coordinates 8863. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. The signal's coming from the ruins of the Jedi Temple.
If the planet prison has been activated, we don't have much time.
The temple ruins are in a hazard zone called the Works. People go in, but don't come out. There's an old elevator down to the Works near here. Hope you're ready for anything, because that's about as much as I know.
If a Sith can get down there, so can we.
Let's hope we get down there in one piece. And he didn't. I'm ready. Let's do this.
Okay. So yeah, now we're going to be heading down to the Works, and then from the Works over to the Jedi Temple. And then when we get to the Works as well, I can try and show you guys where that third datacron is as well. That one is the most difficult one on this planet. Ah, come on, I tried to avoid you.
There, good as new.
So there are ways to avoid these groups. I should have jumped up on this couch. And come on. I should have jumped up here. And then this would have put me far enough away that I wouldn't have aggroed these guys. And then on the way in, if you want to avoid them, you'll want to jump here at an angle and walk as close as you can to this wall. So that way you can avoid aggroing these guys, as you can see. But if you get any closer than that, they'll aggro onto you. But you can get relatively close to these enemies before they'll aggro. Like, I think this is pretty close. Oh, excuse me. But yeah, you can get pretty close to them without them aggroing. We're gonna quick travel back to not the cantina. Oh, no, not the old market sector. What am I thinking? We're still in the Jessicar territory. What the heck? What's this thing? Okay. Hold on. Yeah. Down the elevator. Okay. I don't know why I confused myself. It's just been a minute. So quick travel back here to the sector. The Jessicar sector, and then it'll be a straight shot down to the elevator that'll take us down to the lower level to the works. And then from within the works, we'll take the other elevator further into the temple. $69. Nice. Take the elevator down to the works. And this is the area where you will find the third datacron. And in my opinion, it's it is the hardest one to get here on Coruscant. Oh, T7's back. Let's go ahead and send him right back on out. So down here, it's a lot of jump puzzles to do this datacron here. And I gotta remember where the pipe up actually is. Okay, so I think it's that pipe here. You can see off in the distance. I think that's... Hello? So I think that's the pipe that we would actually want to climb up and follow it all the way around. Crossing where needed. There's a lot of jump puzzles to it. We're gonna see if we can avoid these guys. Here's a med facility, so if you did die here, this is going to be where you respawn. Got an archaeology stone to keep an eye out there for. And we've made it to the taxi.
Welcome. Please select an available travel route.
So once we complete the missions here on Coruscant, that will complete the prologue for us, and that'll start chapter 1. Chapter 1, it's also referred to as Act 1. There are 3 chapters or 3 acts if you don't count the prologue, and each chapter is either 2 or 3 planets. I can't remember exactly. but there are 3 main missions per planet, 3 main story missions, and then as well as, I believe, 3 main planetary missions, and then an abundance of side missions sprinkled throughout. There are also heroic missions for each planet as well, and you will want to do those heroics for credits, XP, and just the achievement, especially if you're in a guild and they're a conquest guild. Most conquest guilds in the game require the minimum of 1 million conquest points, otherwise they will kick you. Let's send T7 back out. So we're rank 77. I'm not sure why we haven't gotten a higher grade. I thought it was 70 where it increased, but it could also be 100 as well. We're going to help this guy out a little bit. Mainly because he was helping us out too. That's a secondary objective here for side quest. We're not going to worry about it. We're just going to come down to the temple.
The Sith sure did a number on this place. Can't believe they got away with it.
Alright. The 4th Datacron is here in the temple. And in order to get that, it's pretty simple actually. You'll want to come over here. We're going to kill these guys just so that way, in case we fall, we don't get randomly attacked. Alright. So, come up here. And we're going to circle back around, and you can see it right here. You just want to follow this ledge. I think, no, we can't mount, but you can use your rocket boost if you want. And then come over here. And just like we did when we were getting the first one in the Black Sun territory, kind of line yourself up with it and just ease off. Come over here. I've already found it, so I'm no longer able to access it. But there you go. And that'll be your 4th one. When I finish this mission... Oh, shit! Don't do that. You'll want to actually walk back around. You'll want to walk back around and do it that way. So if you do die, since you're in a phase, it will take you back to wherever is closest to outside of it. Silly rune, dying to fall damage, which I will actually end up doing that a lot. If I see a ledge or a cliff, I'm like, oh yeah, shortcut, jump off. Once you get higher level and you have more HP, you'll survive higher falls. Sadly, not this early on. You're gonna die to them. Archaeology stone there. You can avoid most of these enemies here. We're going to be coming inside, and we're not going to be able to avoid most of these. Maybe we'll get lucky. Yay! These guys are going to be part of your bonus objective, if I'm not mistaken. But if you had a stealth character, you could stealth right through those guys and just go straight to Tarnus. I think there's a bonus objective for killing all these guys, so we're going to go ahead and do that. And there is. So, yeah, we're going to go ahead and take care of them. T7 just got back. So the higher your influence rank is with your companions, I believe, is the faster they complete their missions. Okay, so it was 80. At 80, you get your first upgrade to your rank. So now we're going to be getting grade 2. They'll take longer to complete. They cost more to send out, but the rewards are better as well. So you always want to do the highest tier that you have. And like you see, there's only one more available. So if I had C8 pulled out and Kira was off not being used, she'd be able to complete this. You can send as many companions out as up to, I think, 8 companions, maybe a little bit more than that, maybe 12, to complete your missions at a time. That does depend on whether or not you're subscribed or free to play, though. At least I know for crafting, for sure, free to play players are only able to craft one item at a time. Okay, complete that. Also completed the bonus objective.
I'm departing Coruscant now, Father. The planet prison deploys in minutes. The Republic will have no choice but to surrender.
You return to me as a hero of the Empire, my son. Our victory is complete.
I wouldn't count on that.
What's this, Tarnus? A loose end? For shame.
Have you come to die, Jedi?
Don't do this, Tarnus. You can still surrender.
You'll forgive me if I don't offer you the same opportunity.
Channel your rage, my son. Don't let this Jedi steal your moment of triumph.
Your blood flows through my veins, Father. I cannot fail.
We do have our resolute, so we have our stun break. He is a sork, so he has a fair bit of stun, so I'm glad that we got that finally. The next ability I'm most excited to get is going to be Saber Throw, and that just lets us begin our attack from a little further away. So what I'll usually do on my Guardian is I'll open with Saber Throw, then Force Sleep, and then just waylay on him as much as I can.
Jedi filth. You have killed my son.
You'll die for this, Master. I'll see to it personally.
You have no idea what you've unleashed, Jedi. There's no place in the galaxy to hide from my wrath.
I've sworn to protect the Republic. I took no pleasure in your son's death.
I will inflict unimaginable suffering on your people. Billions will die because of you. We already control your secret weapon facilities. All that power is ours now. My son's death will be avenged on the entire Republic, and you will bow down before I let you die.
Your grudge is with me alone. There's no need to hurt others.
As they die, you will suffer, and I want you to suffer before the end comes. Tell your pathetic masters that Darth Undral has returned. This time, there will be no mercy.
Such a charmer. I miss him already. The planet prison is officially scrap metal. Looks like we saved Coruscant.
Couldn't have done it without you, Kira.
Much as I'm enjoying these toxic ruins, maybe we should get back to the Senate Tower?
Okay. T7's back, so we're gonna just immediately send them back out again. And doing those crew skills will also raise your influence level with your companions as well. Sorry guys, my cat is starved for attention. My baby. No, not right now, okay? Okay. So we're just going to quick travel back to the Senate Plaza, if it will let me. And you'll notice if you open up your map and then you click on World Map, it does change your mini map as well. You just fix that by closing and opening your map again. Although sometimes it is worth having the world map shown, especially on larger planets when you have a lot of traveling in between areas that you're going to. Like this map here, I'm glad that they added to the game, because the radar is so small and it only shows a very, very small range around you. It's completely manageable. I mean, you can use it, but now that I've had this map, I don't want to go back. And it's pretty easy to switch between the two, and you can actually use both of them if you want it at the same time. When I get up here outside this door before I go in, I'll show you guys that as well. Okay, so if you just hit escape, interface editor, down here in the corner you see this red box. That's your, it might not be red if you have it turned on, but if you just enable it, that will show you the radar down here. And this used to be how you queued up for things, but now they've given us a secondary bar for that. And since we've gotten this map, I don't really use the radar anymore. Let's go in here. We're going to talk to SWTOR and then hopefully complete our missions here on Coruscant and get our ship.
No one saw this coming, Master Satil. Not even the Jedi Council.
We sensed it for weeks, General. If you'd told us of your secret project, we might have averted this disaster.
There he is, the hero of Coruscant. Welcome back, son.
Coruscant is safe, but I had to destroy the planet prison and kill Tarnus.
Yes, we've heard. We also know Tarnus was the son of Darth Angral.
Public comm channels are being flooded with threats from that maniac, vowing revenge.
It seems the Empire has abandoned our treaty.
The Empire has formally disavowed Darth Angral's actions, saying he's gone rogue. It's a lie, but the Senate refuses to authorize a military response.
For good reason. Neither the Republic nor the Jedi are prepared for another war. We would lose. Billions would die.
And if the enemy turns our weapons against us, billions will die. Tarnus transmitted the details of all our top-secret projects to his father. Trace that transmission to the planet Ord Mantell. Darth Angral must have a base there. I need you to find it.
If we catch him in his lair, we could end this crisis right now.
I doubt Angral's on that world, but his spy network certainly is.
Master Orgus senses greatness in you. And so do I. This mission is yours.
I'm going too. Master Kuwix left me here to help.
Agreed. Take Kira. Train and protect her like she's your own Padawan.
It's an important responsibility. I won't take lightly.
We'll get to know each other. It'll be nice.
I must inform the Council of these developments. Travel safely, young Jedi. May the Force be with you.
All I've ever wanted was to protect the Republic. I was stationed here when the Empire attacked Coruscant. Saw the Jedi Temple destroyed. All those Padawans and Masters cut down. I started these weapon projects in their honor.
Good intentions won't stop Darth Angral.
I already have one of our best starships waiting for you at the spaceport. Your astromech droid is prepping it for takeoff. There's civil war on Ord Mantell. It's a no-fly zone. Dock at the orbital station there and contact me. Good luck.
Okay. We're gonna go get our ship now, and as well as that, once we get out of this zone, I'm going to send T7 back out on an NC2. So since we technically have our ship, we have our third companion. I'm not going to send him out just because we're going to need him for the cutscene. A lot of people dislike C2 just because of how frequently he talks, especially on, like, well, on your ship, but you used to have to go to your ship more than you do now. If you wanted to, well, we'll see here. So our main missions will always say, once we finish, use your ship's holo terminal, so we'll have to go back to our ship fairly frequently. But nowadays, all you got to do is open up your, your galaxy map, and then you can just click on an area, and it'll say travel now. So technically, since we have our ship, I can go ahead and travel there. Oh yeah, I didn't purchase the legacy perk for that, but subscribers are able to quick travel back to their ship, I believe, and maybe even free to play if you have the legacy perk. And that travel cost that you guys seen there, it applies whether or not you travel from a planetary location or if you actually travel to your ship and use the actual galaxy map from your ship. It'll still have a travel cost. And then I'm pretty sure once we get into here, we'll get our cutscene. Beautiful, beautiful. This is a... it's a light Corvette. I know that. I just can't remember what this ship is called. The Imperial Sides ship, oh god, is so much better. I wish we were able to choose our ships. Like if I could confiscate an Imperial starfighter that they get, or even the Imperial agent ship. They get the Phantom. If you remember in episode 1, episode 1, the sleek Phantom ship that Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan are on, that's what the Imperial agents get. It's a beautiful ship, it's so futuristic and high-tech on the inside. Once we get in here, we're going to have another cutscene with C2. So that's why I was telling you guys now instead of when we got inside. And up here is C2.
My new master at last. I am C2N2, steward of this vessel. It is my extreme good fortune to serve you.
Always happy to have another droid. My T7 unit has been invaluable.
The T7s are a fine utility model. I am programmed to provide for your creature comforts. C2 series droids represent the latest advances in everything from Starship technical maintenance to nutritional advice tailored for your specific organic needs. Welcome aboard this Corellian Defender-class light corvette. It was custom-built to offer a Jedi both first-rate combat performance and meditation amenities. Along with the usual accommodations, you'll find a secure captain's locker for storing valuables. Your bridge contains an ever-updating map of the galaxy. It's quite beautiful to look at. Priority alerts from the Republic network are accessible at the HoloNet console. Long-range communications are available via the Holo terminal. And finally, the ship's intercom will inform your crew that you wish to meet. Do you have any questions, Master?
If I think of anything, I'll let you know. Thanks for the tour, C2.
My pleasure, Master. I do have a few final notes. As you can see, I am not equipped for physical danger. My function is to maintain the starship as your home away from home. I am happy to assist you with any non-hazardous task, of course. I pride myself on the utmost attention to detail.
What do you consider a non-hazardous task?
I am programmed to modify other technology. I can also perform long-range surveillance and diplomacy. I'm quite useful, I assure you. Whenever you are ready to depart, consult the galaxy map on the bridge. The ship's computers will handle the rest.
Beautiful, beautiful. So way back when, C2 was strictly a healing companion. Now if you have him out, you can change him to be damage. But I don't ever use him as a companion in that way. But since we are on our ship, I'm going to go ahead and send out all of the companions I can. Except for Kira, because I think we need her for this cutscene.
Come in, Coruscant Control. Requesting permission to launch.
Permission granted, Master Jedi. Coordinates to Ord Mantell have been uploaded to your Navicomputer. Good hunting.
Okay, we did not. Got another generic XP booster. So I am going to go ahead and send Kira out as well. Max deployable 2. Why is that? Not sure. Maybe it's our level. I don't know. But that'll do it for today, guys. Next stream, we're gonna do Ord Mantell and our first actual planet, which is gonna be Taurus. And then in between that, now that we have our ship and we're able to go wherever we want, we will actually start our next series as well. So as soon as I get this one done and uploaded, I'm going to start on our playthrough of The Division. Not sure how long we'll stream that first episode, but it'll probably be around the same time, around 2 hours or so, maybe a little bit longer, because we're going to have to actually make the character, and I might do that off cam, but I haven't really decided yet. So this will be episode 3. We got 3 companions. We got our ship, finally. Actually, I'm going to put that there and that there. We're still waiting for our saber throw and a few other decent abilities that will help us out. Force kick here can stun as well, so that's kind of good. We got pretty high rank. We're almost rank 100 already with our bioanalysis. That's pretty good. And like you saw how easy it was. You just literally, as soon as your companion gets back, send them out, send them out, send them out. Just keep it up. Here's a mission console. We can't access this But if you were higher level and have completed your main story mission, this is where you would access the DLC content or the expansions, however you want to look at them. Inside here is a GTN, as well as legacy storage, guild bank access, and your cargo hold. This is personal storage. This is account-wide storage. This is storage for your guild. There's also an item modification station right here. You have 2 training dummies. This is your operations training dummy, so your raids. And then this is your Warzone training dummy for your PvP.
Master, I have reprogrammed your vessel's food processor to reduce
Perfect.
the crew's caloric.
Back here at the bridge is a mailbox. You have your galaxy map where you can travel to and fro. This used to be how you would actually select where you wanted to go. Nowadays, you can just do it from your map. Over here are your space missions.
Jedi, on it.
We're not going to worry about that right now. But your space missions you access right here. You can even actually sit inside or on these chairs as well, and it'll open up the map and you can select where to go if you wanted to be more immersive or role play. But yes, I guess I can give you a quick tour. In here is your intercom, so when you have to have meetings with your crew before you proceed to the next planet, because you'll have to do that from time to time, you'll come into here. Over here is your bedroom. I do like this ship. I just wish we had the Imperial side ship, because that'd be really cool. Doc and his booty hole will be standing like roughly right here. When you get him, talk to him. You'll have other companions that stay in here, and then 2 more that are back here. T7 being one of them, and then when we get our Wookiee companion, he'll also be back here. But that's the ship, guys. Anytime you want to exit it, you just come down here and click on that door. But before I do end off, I will go ahead and I'll show you what that outfit looks like on Dawson real fast, because at some point I will end up switching over to that outfit. Or I might keep this one, I'm not for sure. But if we look at Dawson, this is what it looks like. I really do like it. So, yeah, I think this is the best armor set in the game, and I know it's multiple sets, but I really do like it. I use it for a lot of my characters. Zayden, he's a sword. He wears it, just different dyes. And those are those gloves that I pointed out, the Force Apprentice gloves with a Revered Master's belt. But yeah, guys, thank you for checking out episode 3. In the next episode, we're going to be doing Ord Mantell, because it's only one mission. And then we'll go into Taurus and knock out Taurus as well. So that one it'll take about the same amount of time. You're looking at, without skipping any of the cutscenes like we are doing, Taurus will take roughly 2 hours, 2.5 hours. And then Ord Mantell will take anywhere between 30 and 45 minutes. It could be a little bit longer because of the cutscenes and us not skipping them and doing this for the story. So the next stream will be a lot longer. But I hope you guys are having fun with me. I'm trying to show you guys as much as I can, like when it comes to datacrons, and give you guys as many tips as I can as well. But yeah, man, just let me know down in the comments what you like, what you dislike, what you want to see. Like I said, I'm getting ready to start episode 1 for The Division. I do want to do a playthrough of both The Division 1, The Division 2, and then start a playthrough as well for Hogwarts Legacy. And we'll be doing, I haven't decided what house we'll do. it's completely up to you guys. But I am having so much fun with this streaming and making content. I'm enjoying it a lot more than I thought I would. It's been so much fun. It's been an amazing learning experience for me. I'm still figuring things out. I started looking into some video editing software, like right now just DaVinci, but seeing what we can do with that, and I'm hoping to improve the quality of the content I make as well. You guys let me know in the comments what you want to see in the future. But outside of that, guys, I will see you next time. Peace out.